I was like, I'm in your head like, yo. From my spot, I got, I'm like, what, man, I'm rotten like, dot, man, I'm cutting they soft. Cut a nigga off, can't cut on my puff, don't be gassed off a
Let's discuss it. 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 Let's discuss it.
Chip. Legend.
The best of that don't know is the bestie. Tarotted.
It's number 5 on trending at the moment.
Okay. How long's it been out for? Two days?
2 days. 2 days.
Okay.
But I saw the clip on Insta and I said, wow.
I was gonna say that clip there.
Wow.
That clip there. You know, I always think whenever I see chippers come out with something, I don't want to be that guy that just gets gassed because of bias. Do you get me? I like to think I'm not a biased person. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But when I hear the goodness, I can't not get gassed, and I will always give props. Will always give credit where it's due. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
So if I have to rate a man 1,000,000 times over because he's done something sick 1,000,000 times over, then so be it. You get me? So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And from what I heard
in that clip, yeah, there was some palpitations.
You get me?
There was some palpitations. I did get a little bit gassed. A D double as well.
Oh,
he's just.
Can I just say how beautiful the moments were in them snippets for me? Just to see him the back and forth. I was like,
yeah.
No,
but then in the clip as well. Chip knew what he was doing. He started with the like he knew what he was doing.
Yes.
Any grime head gassed from the first freaking sentence, and it wasn't even.
I'm also wondering how long the frigging clip is, because I feel like
2 minutes 7.
So I'm thinking how much of
we
that.
might have seen most of it.
Do you get me? Because I was thinking, wait, I think he had. Did he have? Was it 3 clips on one of his posts?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, so how long's the actual vid?
Oh shit!
Do you get me?
We may have seen a lot of it.
Yes. Probably seen all of it.
And we were already gassed. So.
Producer says.
Why am I smiling?
Legend. With a back, roll tap, squeeze that in a tech chat, bare pets out. Fuck this with a vet sack, got a new check, chop that and invest that. Yo, be the best act with the rest that in the booth, like what's sleep, what's rest act.
I'm glad you paused it. I didn't want to say pause, but I really wanted you to pause it because I was just like, there's a lot going on right now.
Take it in.
Again, I don't want to be that guy, but I can't not be that guy when he delivers this level of goodness, this level of wholesomeness, this level of sauce, this level of, I don't even know, this level of nuts. It's a lot. This level of juice.
This level of juices.
You get me?
I like the visuals.
I'm just liking everything. I'm trying to absorb everything. I'm trying to keep up with the goodness. I'm trying to just embrace. You get me? Because everything that's happening right now is just a whole lot of...
It's a whole lot of...
Producer says. He's too bougie.
I'm trying not to mean more.
Legend. With a back, roll tap, squeeze that in a tech chat, bare pets out. Fuck this with a vet sack, got a new check, chop that and invest that. Yo, be the best act with the rest that in the booth, like what's sleep, what's rest act. From a setback, set up shop, you get man, I got lyrics. Also, I'm in your head like, yo, from a spot, I got 'em like what, man, I rotten like dot, man, I cotton they soft. Cut a nigga off, can't cut on my puff, don't be gassed off a
Give a man his props. Give a man his props. Credits where... Yo, listen. Don't piss me off tonight. Don't piss me off tonight, please and thank you, because this is what we're doing. This is what you've brought to us. This is what you've graced us with. Okay, Chippy.
Let me just go back to that little flow there.
Yes, please. I like the Dot Rotten mention as well.
Same.
Because I rate that still. I rate the ratings.
And I like Dot.
Rest like from a setback, set up shop, you get man, I got lyrics. Also, I'm in your head like, yo, from a spot, I got 'em like what, man, I rotten like dot, man, I cotton they soft. Cut a nigga off, can't cut.
Bro, like Dot, man, I cotton they soft. Yeah, that flow. And that rhyming pattern as well.
I just want to say, what a beautiful artist. What a wholesome. He makes my grime days good.
It's the grime.
That makes sense.
It makes the grime come out. Anyone?
I'm trying not to mean mug the place up. I'm just trying to just. I'm trying to do soft face.
Soft face the grime.
Because nobody
don't
needs
match.
to see the mean mugging, but it definitely deserves one big piece of mean mug because
the thing is that that line's even colder actually than we thought, because
the cotton,
the Dot Rotten mention, because Zeph, he said this is a Zeph Ellis production and Zeph is Dot Rotten.
Yes.
So
I didn't even cut the fact that he said that this was his production, and this pleases my soul.
Yeah, that's
because
cold.
I feel like Dot Rotten is hard.
Yeah, he is.
And I've always rated his production. I wasn't expecting this to actually be a man's beat.
I love that at the beginning. The Zeph production and the mention.
Because I thought he went missing, you know.
He kind of did go missing. Because didn't he have a whole kerfuffle?
Yes. Didn't he go to Africa or something?
Yeah. There was a whole, maybe a mental health situation. I don't know. There was a lot going on with him. This was years back. So I'm glad that he's on the beat.
Was this for the calling man out? He kept calling man out, innit?
Yeah.
Was this that?
Yeah, that time.
To that shit?
That whole thing.
Okay.
I ain't seen him since.
Neither have I.
So
I really thought he went missing, like just off the radar forever. Yeah.
Nah, I'm glad he's back.
Trust me,
Daddy. Because this beat's cold. And so yeah, that line is actually, it would have been sick by itself without the production.
Yes, I love this for them.
All the better.
In the booth like what's sleep, what's rest like. From a setback, set up shop, you get man, I got lyrics. Also I'm in your head like yo. From a spot I got 'em like what man, I rotten like dot man, I cotton they soft. Cut a nigga off, can't cut on my prof. Don't be gassed off a do I done better when dropped. Terminate them doing my job. I got white gal saying that I'm better on pop. I got black gal saying that I'm better when I pop in this cash thing on the final boss. See me in the street and they call me a man. Don't
piss me off tonight. Don't piss me off tonight.
Go MCs fuck with me, no one can fuck with me, one of the best, it ain't Christmas, but I'm hearing Mary. Come on, the legendary.
Nah, the flows. Breathe.
Bro.
I
feel like once we've done this, we might not be able to have it on here, but I just want to listen back again. Because the amount of times that I listened to the snippet, I was like, yeah, I need this in my life.
Tell you what I'm going to do. After we listen to this, I'm going to play it just on the car. Them speakers.
Yeah, because I was waiting for that. I was actually waiting for that. I was like, this is going to sound so fucking gangster in the whip, fam. Absolute must.
Bro.
Absolute must. Absolute must. Absolute must.
Let them doing my job. I got white gal saying that I'm better on pop. I got black gal saying that I'm better when I pop.
That line there, well done. Saying that he's better when dropped. That was a cold, like, wait, let me just...
Please.
The best act, got a new check, chop that and invest that, yo. We the best act with the rest that in the booth like what's sleep, what's rest like. From a setback, set up shop, you get man, I got lyrics. Also I'm in your head like, yo. From a spot I got 'em like what man, I rotten like dot man, I cotton they soft. Cut a nigga off, can't cut on my prof. Don't be gassed off a do I done better when dropped.
Don't be gassed off a deal I done better when dropped.
I didn't actually know he was dropped.
Yeah.
That wasn't Sony, was it?
That was probably the TI era.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't
remember. Because when I heard that bar, I was like, And then I let it go because I was like, I don't know. I didn't know that it was dropped from any label.
I think it was after that album.
Because didn't he leave Sony? That's not no connection, is there?
Would it have been that? Would it have been that same?
But you're talking about T.I. and I'm thinking T.I. What did I miss?
You remember the T.I. era?
No.
You did the London Boy mix album or London Boy mixtape. That was under Grand Hustle.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Chipmunk signed a record deal with Jive Records of Sony. Yeah, he was with Sony. And he did leave Sony.
But he wasn't dropped from them, was he? If you leave, you're not dropped, are you? You get me? I'm assuming it's the record label that's dropped your cloth. I'm assuming. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's one of two things. When people are in labels, sometimes they're appealing to get out of the deal.
Yes,
that is all a kerfuffle in itself. You can't always leave if you've committed to a certain number of albums or a certain number of whatever, yeah? or projects or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's you leaving. You wouldn't be dropped if they let you go then.
Okay.
But
Because that's what I'm thinking.
yeah,
And I know that he had these issues with his masters, and he said he's got all of that shit and rare tear. So I
Patent.
thought that was kind of like
Yeah.
his freedom thing, as opposed to being dashed. But now you've mentioned the T.I.
he said T.I. let him out of Grand Hustle contract early and soon began releasing grime under his own new label, Cash Motto. So he's saying dropped. T.I. let him out. So maybe he's just saying dropped even though he wanted to step out independently.
Okay.
And maybe he's just saying that because that's what everybody else says. Oh, you got dropped from your left. Do you know what I mean? So he's just using it and just flipping it back. Who knows? Who knows? But that line was cold. Because I hear that.
In the booth like what's tough to do, I done better when dropped. Terminate them doing my job. I got white gal saying that I'm better on pop. I got black gal saying that I'm better when I pop in this clash thing on the final boss. See me in the street and they call me a legend. Man don't care who's go, I'm a legend. Make man stutter and choke, I'm a legend. Techers, legend. New MCs fuck with me, I'm a legend. Go MCs fuck with me, I'm a legend. No one can fuck with me, I'm a legend. One of the best of my it ain't Christmas, but I'm here and merry. Come on, the legendary. How many spitters got dead and buried? Put them in a man, ain't gotta say, man, no, I'm a
Yes. I love when MCs do that. Just don't say that obvious because we know what you're going to say. Put them in a...
one of the best of my legend. It ain't Christmas, but I'm here and merry. Come on, the legendary. How many spitters got dead and buried? Put them in a man, ain't gotta say, man, no, I'm a inspired. Who inspired you? I'm a legend. 16-year-old MC legend. Don't ask how OC, I'm a legend. No achievements you a chat about media. Man know me, check my catalog. Legend. Deep bars between the lines, you gotta read through. Anytime I place, man, it's a magazine. Right, what quicker than me? I'm a legend. Can't reply quicker than C, I'm a legend. Them man are self-claimed MCs, not me. I call myself what they call me. See me in the street and they call me a legend. Man don't care who's go, I'm a legend. Make man stutter and choke, I'm a legend. Techers, legend. New MCs fuck with me, I'm a legend. Go MCs fuck with me, I'm a legend. No one can fuck with me, I'm a legend. One of the best, I'm a legend. Yeah, no more clashing or sending or none of that from me, man. I'm out.
I hear that. I
Tell
hear
you, man, go
that.
on YouTube, do your homework. Yeah, I'm out. Legend.
Ooh, sexy.
I'm so proud of these, like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I love how smooth he was. I feel like because he's so confident in his goodness, the sauce just, I don't want to say drip. I feel like it's got this aura
I feel like it's
that surrounds his cloth, where everything is just so smooth and effortless.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, that's perfect though, because the song is literally about legendary, like being legendary. At this point, you shouldn't have to do anything, say anything, act like anything to just give that aura off.
Yes.
And so I feel like what you're explaining here, what you're describing, is him just coming across as legendary.
Yes.
Effortlessly.
But this is what I love because of the fact that it shows. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think that this is something that he's fought for a long time and he's only now just saying it?
How could you not? How could you not, with your track record, how could you not rate yourself that highly?
Yeah, for real.
Even if you present yourself as a humble man, even if you're humble at heart, you can't ignore the facts.
For real.
You know that what you do it well, and that's an understatement. So he's probably been feeling like this for a very long time. Probably wanted to get to a point in his life where he was like, nobody can actually argue with me. Nobody can chat to me now. Are you mad?
Yeah,
is everything okay at home?
This is what I'm kind of saying. Like, we've been thinking he's a legend already, but I feel like to be able to say it yourself, because most legends let other people say it, and
Yeah.
so to be able to come on a track and say it yourself with such vim,
Yes.
you have to get to a point where you know it can't be argued with.
Oh yeah.
Even if I want to be bossy and just not humble for a second, you can't even argue with me. You can't even be like, shut up, blood, you ain't no legend. You know, like when certain people say they're the king of something
Don't
and
get
it's
me started
debatable.
with that.
Don't want to say that at a time where it's debatable.
Yes, agreed.
So it's like,
Agreed.
say it knowing no one can argue. And I feel like he's done that. Said it at a time where no one could actually argue with him.
I agree. And people have tried, but it's like there's only so much I can go back and forth with you.
For real.
Do you get me?
For real.
So yeah,
What did you feel about the no more sending for anybody?
I loved it.
Like he's above that.
I loved it. I can't be mad because I've always been entertained by all of that shit. However, you know what he said? And done. Everything lock off.
Everything lock off.
We move. Hold a seat. No back
I've
check.
said what I've said. There's nothing more to
Yeah.
say. He said, check my YouTube catalogue.
Literally.
If you got something to argue
Argue with your damn self.
Argue with your damn self.
You get me? Yeah, I'm here for that. I'm fully supportive
I still
of that
feel
message.
like somebody could draw him out though. I feel like somebody could draw him out. Although
Who
Who?
would it take?
Who?
Because
Nah, 'cause
if he
he-
thinks you're beneath him and he don't rate you,
Yeah, it's
he'd
got
have to rate you, and
You're right,
the
you're
people
right,
that
you're
he's
right,
rating
you're
probably rate him.
and he's already argued with the people who could have,
That they're up there.
who think, some of them who think, and some of them that actually. Wait a minute, no, it's always been people who are trying to assert.
That's what my memory is serving me at this particular moment in
Yeah.
time. I can't think of anybody straight off the cuff that's actually been like on his level.
Nah.
Do you get what I mean?
No, because do you know what? They're all his allies, and he comes from that same school.
This is
he
my
was
exact
there
point.
younger, and they've
Exactly.
always rated him and respected
Exactly.
him, and had him under the wing. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
you're not gonna find a Wretch, a Skeppy,
I
a
get.
Kano, a Getz doing that with Chip. He's
gonna
of
happen.
them. He's
They
of that same
respect
cloth.
him. He
Yeah,
respects them.
yeah,
It's levels all around.
for real.
Why are we arguing? Why would we even
why
think
would
to
we?
argue? Do you get me?
I think Chip's at that stage now where he doesn't have to drop much, and he doesn't have to drop things very often. But when he does, it's a whole movie. It's a whole. Do you know what I mean? Everybody waits for it, and it's like, yeah, it just satisfies us for that moment, and then he can just go disappear again.
It's true.
But he looks like he's got some projects going now with Nath Smalls
Yes,
that I
ma'am.
think he's going to drop, so we can probably get into that at some point.
very here for that.
All right.
Hold tight, Chip. Anyway, man.
Hold tight, Chippy.
He actually brings me joy. Did you see my grin?
Yes.
A few moments later.
Legend. With a back, real tap, squeeze that in a tech chat, bare pets out. Fuck this with a vet sack. Got a new check, chop that and invest that, yo. Also, I'm in your head back, yo. From my spot, I'm got, I'm like, what man, I'm rotten like, got man, I'm putting this up. Got a nigga off, got on my puff, don't be gassed off a dough, come on. Legend. Techers, legend. You MCs fuck with me, I'm a legend. Go MCs fuck with me, I'm a legend. No one can fuck with me, I'm a legend. One of the best, I'm a legend. It ain't Christmas, but I'm here. Man, no who's know I'm a legend. Make man stutter and choke, I'm a legend. Techers, legend. You MCs fuck with me, I'm a legend. Go MCs fuck with me, I'm a legend. No one can fuck with me, I'm a legend. One of the best, I'm a legend. Yeah, no more clashing or sending or none of that from me, man. I'm out.
Thank you and good night.
Nah, Zeph.
Thank you and good night.
Let's discuss it. Let's discuss it.